Beth with My One Happy Place. I'm here to give you details about one of the items launching tonight in the boutique. This is the new Mandy Puff Sleeve Crewneck top. I had to get the whole name right. First of all, you are going to see that I am in Halloween leggings. I know it doesn't match, but as long as I have this boot on, you guys, it's such a pain to take it off to put on a bottom that matches. So please just bear with me. I was like, if I stay here, maybe you'll only see the top half, but I had to declare it because it was going to come out. I wanted to give you guys details. This is an incredibly cute little top. To me, this reminds me a little bit of Amelia in that it kind of is its own accessory, if that makes any sense. Amelia, you used to be able to just put on and it looked so cute and it had that little puff, and I just didn't think it needed a lot. This is the same thing with this Mandy top. Now, Mandy has been out for a little bit. I chose to wait to carry her, and I thought this is a perfect time of year to launch this. It is a very cute, elegant top that you can wear to some of your events that are coming up throughout the holiday season. But it's not overly dressy. So if you just wanted to look super cute but still be very comfortable, this is a fantastic option. The Mandy is going to retail for $46. I do think that is a great price point for her. There are a lot of details, especially in this arm, as we're going to talk about. But in this, I am a traditional size small. I am wearing an extra small. For the reason being, I traditionally like to wear the true to size so that you guys can see that it works beautifully. For this one, I actually did think that one size down worked really great, but it's not going to be something that everybody wants to do. But I just wanted to show you that it is a good option. So let's talk details a little bit and then we'll go back to sizing. So this is a crew neck top, so you just have a nice rounded neckline here. The body is, this part of it is actually very relaxed. It does come in just a hair. It gives you a little bit of a shape in the waist, but it's not tight. There is a nice thick band on the bottom. This is not a straight bottom. So you do have a band along the bottom. It hits at the high hip. It is not meant to be long. It is not going to cover your butt. It is meant to be a shorter top. Traditionally, I will blouse it just a hair right there so that the band comes up just a little bit. So it does sit pretty high up on the hip area. The sleeves have this great self cuff right here. And then obviously the highlight of this is the sleeve. As you can see, we have some shirring up here at the top. So it does give that little bit of kind of like the pleating look. You also will see it throughout here. This is just how the fabric is laying, but it almost looks like it's layered on itself a little bit. You can also see it right here in the back. It's super cute. And inside of this sleeve, there is going to be this additional piece of fabric. Some people get confused by it. There is this additional piece of fabric right here. This is so it keeps the sleeve puffed up. And it just doesn't fall flat on you. It does not bother me. I don't feel it on the inside because this is a really nice soft fabric. So it does not bother me, but some people often wonder what that extra fabric is in there. So I just wanted to give you a heads up on it. But I really do think it's such a cute detail. It just adds that little kind of accessory to it, and you just don't need to do too much else. And I think a lot of people do love that. Again, I am a size small traditionally. This is an extra small. I think it fits great. I think it looks a little nicer for the nicer events. If you go up a size, true to size is really what I recommend most people go with, okay? What you're just getting here is maybe about a ½ inch more length, a little bit more relaxed around the hip. But again, this is not tight, okay? I am very hippie. This is the largest part of my body where my waist is a little bit smaller. This is not tight on my hips, okay? Even a size down, I still have plenty of room in there, okay? But if you want a little bit more relaxed on the hip, or if you are a little bit more of a pear shape, you definitely can your true to size is going to work fantastic. You'll get just a hair extra length in the arm. In one size down, it is the perfect length for me. This right here is the end of my arm at the crease where my hand bends, and I have about a 1/2 inch more, which I love. I don't love when it's right there at the end. It feels short to me, but it is just that little bit longer. So in a true to size, you're just gonna get a little bit of extra in all the spots that you probably want it in. Yes, I'm wearing a sports bra, so everything is nice and flattened, but you can see I still have a little bit of room here. So obviously one size down is still fine, but true to size is going to be great, okay? But I just think this is a cute little top. Because it's a mini launch tonight, I only have one of each size. I just wanted to put some tastes out there. I'm doing 3 mini launches. All of these launches are only gonna have pretty much one of every size. There's a couple exceptions to that. And then I'll post all of the prints. I have most of the prints. They don't put out those massive amount of prints anymore. So I have most of them, but I will follow up tomorrow with the find my size of the additional prints. That way, if you saw something on the live tonight that you love, but it's not your size, or you see an additional print that you really love, you can let me know which one it is and I can try to find that for you, okay? But I really think this is such a precious top. She's really comfortable. I forgot to mention fabric. She is a 95% poly and 5% spandex, and this is the French terry material, if you see that. So you can see that inside. It's the French terry. Really comfortable. It's got a nice soft feel on the outside. It's got a decent amount of stretch, but it still has some bounce back, so I don't think it's gonna get really loose and sloppy on you. I think it's gonna stay, and it has to keep that shape, especially on that arm. But fabric is great, but it is soft on the outside, kind of like a t-shirt material. Pet hair is gonna probably cling to it just a little bit, but it's just so cute. So give her a chance. She'll be on the live tonight, 8:30. We're gonna be in the VIP group again. I'll try to share it over to the public page. And if you guys have questions, just let me know. Bye.